Yeah, I'll just say it really quick, just upfront. I think, and this has been my kind of driving force for the last 8 years that I've been doing this kind of work with headquarters, BFM, Family Fed, and High Noon, is that I think we should go in the direction of becoming the sex movement. We should be the people of sex, of absolute sex, true sex, whatever you want to call it. We're still figuring it out. We're still figuring it out. I don't have all the answers, but I think that this is truly at the core of where we are. If you've read the book Core of the Universe, the core of what I've been doing, like I've been blessed for 11 years now, right? And it's been a journey for sure of figuring out what this blessing thing is, what marriage is all about, how to navigate the ups and downs, the difficulties. And I've shared about that a bit here. And also helping people go to the blessing, prepare for marriage, and also helping people overcome probably what is the biggest, one of the largest roadblocks in people's journey to having a fulfilling relationship is their sexuality. Is their addiction to porn, is the over sexualized culture, or their inability to look at themselves or other people from a healthy sexual perspective, but more in a selfish sexual perspective. So I've learned over time, and I've seen that this is really, to me, and this is not official, this is really like Benji's anecdotal thoughts and my personal mission. I think that the approach of approaching and leading with sexuality is really good. And mainly because if you think about what the blessing is essentially the reversal of self-centered sexuality. Your father talked about sex a lot. I mean, more times than probably we were comfortable with. I remember being in some of Chief Father's Father Moon's speeches and him talking about sex and changing the subject to talk about sex all the time. And then the translators being really uncomfortable. I remember when I was like probably a teenager, right? And he wouldn't, like one interpreter in particular, he wouldn't translate some things that he was saying, right? And I could understand it because I can speak Korean. He was talking about sexual organs and he wouldn't translate it. And Father was getting upset at him on stage because the guy would refuse to translate something that was probably a little more graphic than people were comfortable with.
Censoring, dude.
So my point is, like, this is such a big thing. It's obviously the center of what the blessing is supposed to be, which is the reversal of, self-centered sexuality throughout all of history, not just from the beginning of time, from Adam and Eve, but from all of history. It's been a misuse, for the most part, a misuse of our sexuality to serve ourselves as opposed to serving God and others and our spouse.